legs but 2 legs. Our great seers told, Esham na vidyam na tapo na dhanam, dhyanam na sheelam na guno na dharma, te martalo ke vibhar bhuta, manushya rupena mrigas charanti. Esham na vidya. Such kind of person, he has no real knowledge, no moderation, no penance, no austerity, and no charity, and no divine wisdom. Esham na vidya, na tapo, na dhanam, dhyanam, na sheelam, no character, no higher character, no virtues, no divine qualities, and no righteousness. Really, he is not human being, he is animal, but has not 4 legs but only 2 legs. Okay. So my dear, be aware about that truth. I always say that if you want to be religious, you must use your reasoning. Reasoning is the first step of religion. What religion is? Religion is the way of realization of ultimate truth. Our great seer taught that religion is the way of realization of ultimate truth. And no person can be religious without using his own reason. So reasoning is the first step of religion. Okay? You have heard about a great seer Manu. Manu declared, yes, tarke nam saddham desa dharmam vednetara. Only he who will search, who will seek by logic will know dharma, no other person can know. If you are not using your reasoning, you are not using your logic, you are not using your intellect, you can't be a religious person. Religion is not subject of faith, my dear. Religion is the subject of wisdom, subject of intellect. Okay? Due to that, this Sanatana Dharma is not only faith, that is a way of life. How one can lead life and how one can achieve perfection in human life, in human body. Because the great saint Tulsidasa told in Ramayana. You know Ramayana? You heard? Yeah? I am teaching not only Veda and Shastra. Okay? From Veda to Hanuman Chalisa, I always teach my disciples. Okay? And I wrote commentary on Veda and Upanishad and Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana too. Okay? So I am telling you, Ramayana, Tulsidasa wrote in Ramayana that this human life is not result of your own karma. Why? He gave a very good logic. He asked, is any other life beside human life? In which life is this soul can do some good work? No. Only human life is a rod of knowledge. Only human life has intellect, has wisdom, can do some good work, has choice too. But animal life has no choice. No. Animal life has no choice. Bird life has no choice. Insect life has no choice. There are so many other lives. They have no choice to do any good work by their own will, by their own wish. Only human being. So, if there is no other life where this soul can do some good work, how you think that this human life is the result of your good work? Then, how we achieve this human life? How? What was called? And he declared in Ramayana, Akal jari lakh chaurasi, yoni brahmata yah jiva avinasi, phirat sada maya kal preral, kal karma subhav guna ghera, there are four kinds of species. Four kinds. You know. Andaja, taking birth from egg. Pindaja, as a human, as an animal, taking birth from Pinda, and Udbhija, and coming from, earth as a tree, and Swetaja, taking birth from sweat. There are four, kinds of species, but they have not only one and two. 8,400,000 four. So agar jari lakh chaurasi yoni brahmat yah jiva avinasi. This avinashi immortal soul is visiting all these species. How and why? Firat sada maya kal prera kal karma subhav gun ghera. This soul has four kinds of, various. Wow. Limitation. Limitation with time, limitation with karma, limitation with nature, and limitation with sato guna, rajo guna, tamo guna, these three attributes. Due to that, he is visiting place to place, species to species, and has no limitation, and suffering day and night. Then Tulsidasa told, Kabahu Kakari Karuna Naldehi, Deta Isha Binu Hetu Sadehi. But merciful Lord, compassionate Lord, by his own compassion, he bestowed this human life. Okay? Without any demand, without any, donation, without any other, service. By his own compassion, by his own, mercy, he bestowed this divine form and he achieved human body. So this human life is only gift of divine. And be aware, it has great purpose. What is the purpose of this human life? Naratanupaya Visaya Manadehi Palakisdhate Sakadisalehi. Purpose of human life is to realize ultimate truth. What ultimate truth is? That Supreme God, Supreme Brahma, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, truth, knowledge and infinity. So truth, knowledge and infinity is the ultimate truth, ultimate reality. And purpose of life is to realize that reality in this life. When you will realize that reality, when you will be aware about that truth, you will be perfect. Jesus Christ, when he was 11 years old, he went to India and he spent there 18 years. He was disciple of a Vaishnava and he studied Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana and Veda and Shastra and Upanishad. And he returned from India. In his country was neighbor of India. Jesus Christ was not American. He was not, European too. He was an Asian person. His country was neighbor of India. So when he returned his own country, he started to teach Hindu Dharma in his own country. But what happened? He didn't allow to teach that divine knowledge. Due to that he was crucified there. But he taught same ideology to his people, and his all teaching was twisted by churches. But there are some his own teaching. You can read that in Bible. That is only Sermon on the Mount, where he told that you must be perfect, you as your divine Father is perfect. This ideology of Bhagavad Gita, he learned that. Okay? So purpose of human life is to achieve Godhood. To achieve Godhood through your knowledge, through your devotion. You have two things, head and heart. And try to, make union with those. When you will create union, make union a yogi, as Lord Krishna stated in Bhagavad Gita, tapasvi bhyavdiko yogi, jnani bhyavdimatodhika, karmi bhaisyadhiko yogi, tasmad yogi bhava Arjuna. Oh Arjuna, you must be yogi. Because yogi is greater and better than ostentator. And yogi is greater and better than knowledgeful person too. Tapasvi bhyavdiko yogi, jnani bhyavdimatodhika, karmi bhaisyadhiko yogi, and yogi is greater and better than karmi purusha too. Tasmad yogi bhava Arjuna, you must be yogi. What is sign of yogi? What is quality of yogi? What is characteristic of yogi? He told that he who has, he who has achieved union with supreme cause, with heart and head, is yogi. So you must try to create union between heart and head, and you must try to realize oneness with the supreme cause. Then you will be yogi. This is the ideology of Sanatana Dharma. Be aware. I don't think that any dharma, any religion is on the earth who is teaching this divine ideology. No faith, but wisdom. Okay? No belief, but wisdom. Okay? No dogma, but wisdom. If you will try to achieve that wisdom, you will be a religious person. There is no doubt. Those people who are trying to convert faith, I don't think that they are doing good things. In our tradition, in our philosophy, there is no place for conversion. We are not converting faith. We are converting only intellect. Okay? Yes? Not only 1 and 2, you will find thousands of Americans, thousands of, European people are following my ideology. But I don't want to convert their faith. I am converting their head, their mind, their wisdom, their intellect. Due to that, they are living their life as a pious life. They become pure vegetarian because they knew this fact that meat is not for humankind. Egg is not for humankind. Okay? This is not for humankind. They left their alcohol because they become aware that alcohol is not good for humankind. They left smoking too because they become aware about divine law, and whatever is against divine law, that is not for humankind. Okay? And they are leading pious life. They are meditating on supreme cause. They are searching their root of life. They become great persona by their own deeds, by their own action, by their own thought, by their own, devotion. So, my dear, if you want to be great person, if you want to be divine person, you must lead your life under divine guidance. What your Bhagavad Gita teaches, what your Ramayana teaches, what your Veda and Upanishad teaches, you try to adopt that teaching and try to put your life on that path. Then you will be pious person, you will be great person, you will be holy person. Okay? If you think that without meat, without egg, without alcohol, you can't be strong person, so it is your own misunderstanding, my dear. Your wrong notion, my dear. There is no any powerful like Lord Hanumana. Is any powerful person like him? No. You can read in Ramayana, there were meat-eater Ravana, and one side there were Hanumana, pure vegetarian. When they were fighting in battle, one day they came face to face, and Hanumana and Ravana both decided, okay, no need to kill so many other people, no need to fight with other people. We can decide this battle. If I will blow you once, if you will stand, then I country. If you can blow me, if I will, fall down, then I will leave Sita and I will go. But be aware, if I will blow you and you will fall down on the earth, then you must accept this, promise and respectfully give Mother Goddess Sita to Rama and we can return our own country. Ravana accepted. Yeah, okay, I am ready. And Tulsidasa wrote in the Ramayana. Okay? What happened? Hanumanji told, oh Ravana, this is my own tradition. I never, use my power first. This is my Lord, order. So you must use first your power. Then after that, my turn will come. Okay? And Ravana came ahead. Then he, used his own blow. One blow. He blew into Hanumana. And Hanumana didn't fall. Tulsidas wrote in Ramayana. Jaru dek kapi bhumi na gira, utha samhari, bahuri ris bhara. Hanuman ji, was not following. Then he stood and he told Ravana, now my turn. What happened, Muchika ekata hi kapimara. When he used his own fist and blow Ravana once, and Ravana become unconscious, okay, with, flat leg and hands, he falls, on the earth, become unconscious. He was not conscious and Hanumanji was looking him and he was thinking now, he passed away. But after some hours, he stood again. And when he stood again, then he prayed. Oh, Murcha gai, bahori so jaga, kapipala pipulo sarahan laga. And he was praising powerful Lord Hanumana. And Hanumanji replied, no, this is not my praisable work, okay? Dhik dhik bal, aur dhik mohi, jaure jiyat, rahe titul dohi. Oh, Hanumanji told, oh Ravana, this is not my glory. I think this is very shameful for me. Because you bear my blow and you are alive still now. Because nobody can bear this my blow and nobody can be alive. It means, be aware, vegetarian people are more powerful than meat eaters. Yeah? If you want to be divine, you must follow law of Sanatana Dharma. Try to lead your life according to that. Don't talk about Sanatana Dharma, but try to live in Sanatana Dharma. Dharma is not, as I told you, Dharma is not only faith for belief. Dharma is a way of life. Okay? Dharma is not only for talking, only for listening. Dharma is not only for, doing some puja and believing in God. No, that is not only Dharma. Ravana was a very great believer. He was believing in Lord Shiva. But he was not a Dharmatma. He was not a righteous person. So belief has no place in Dharma, my dear. Try to lead your life according to Sanatana Dharma. Try to lead pious life, try to lead good life, try to lead better life, and try to put a great example in front of your own people. Then they will follow you. Nowadays, be aware, people are searching, seeking a good way, a proper way, how to survive humanity and how to protect humanity. People are thinking in this way because this scientific development, and this, what say that scientific invention create great trouble for humankind. And people are scared. People are scared always about their own future. They are thinking who will survive humanity now. How humanity can be survived now. Because there are so many dangers weapons, then they can finish all humanity within one day. Okay? So, if you want to protect humanity, if you want to serve humanity, if you want to lead humanity, you should try to lead pious life, your own. Otherwise, you can't be ideal for others. If you are not ideal for others, be aware, nobody can follow you. So you must try to put your idea in your practical life, then you will be ideal for others. Then you can declare your dharma is great, your culture is great. If you are leading life according to those people who have no dharma, no culture, who have no tradition, no civilization, no philosophy, if you are leading life in the same way, then how they will believe that your tradition is great? How they will believe you came from great country and great civilized, rich country? How they will follow you? Be aware about this truth. Right, put your dharma in your practical life. Okay? I was telling you that idea has first place. When a person lives his life according to his own idea, then he becomes ideal, as Lord Rama was the ideal. And Ravana, though he was his enemy, but he was accepted and always. Lord Rama is the ideal person. Yeah, he was accepted. Because he told many times, and he was calling Lord Rama as an ostinator. When Ravana was asking about any person, he always indicating Lord Rama as an ostinator. He was asking, how your ostinator are? He was talking this way. He was not abusing Lord Rama. He was giving respect to him because Lord Rama was leading life in the divine way. Due to that, Lord Rama was sending, Angada to Lanka, and he told Angada, you must go to Lanka and talk with Ravana, but be aware about one thing. You must try to discuss with Ravana. In which way? Be aware. Whatever is beneficial for him, okay, and serve my purpose, you must talk in that way. Whatever is beneficial for Ravana and serve my purpose, you must try to talk with this way. Okay? Don't talk with Ravana harshly. And don't think that I always, think to harm him. No, I want his own, his own benefit. Because Tulsidasa wrote, Rama never thinks about any wrong way. Rama never thinks in wrong way about his own enemy too. He was thinking always welfare of Ravana. Due to that, he became great. So my dear, if you lead life according to your own ideology, then you will be ideal for other people too. I think that those people really who are Hindu and who came from India, they have great tradition in their blood, they have great culture in their blood. They can lead their pious life, they can be ideal for other people too. Okay? Nowadays, those people who are thinking they were great in only 2 decades before, now they become follower of Indian culture and Indian civilization and Hindu dharma. They always, praying and praising Sanatana dharma and their greatness too. So my dear, you will lead life according to your dharma, you will lead pious life, then you will be ideal for those people too. Be aware. Your Veda, your Shastra, your Ramayana, your Gita, your Upanishad, your so many other philosophical treatises are teaching you this divine path. Okay? Be aware about one truth, that dharma is not subject of faith, but subject of wisdom. Okay? And try to achieve that wisdom. How one can achieve that wisdom? You know, our great seer taught a divine process through meditation. In Veda we are reading, Te Dhyana Yoga Anubhuta Apasyan. It means through meditation, those great seers achieve divine wisdom. And Lord Krishna stated in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, Sruti Vipratipanna te yada sthasti nichala samadhava chala buddhistada yogam vartasi. By meditation in samadhi, when you will achieve stable wisdom, then you will know what truth is. So my dear, through meditation, this is the main, idea of Sanatana Dharma. Through meditation, through moderation of your senses, and meditation through your mind, you will achieve higher wisdom, you will achieve pure wisdom, you will achieve stable wisdom. When you will be able to achieve stable wisdom, then you will know what real dharma is. Okay? So be aware about this truth and try to achieve that higher wisdom and try to lead pious life. Meat is not good for humankind. Okay? Wine is not good for humankind. Smoking is not good for humankind. In this way, you can't be divine, but you will be divinely people. Though you can believe in God in any way, but you can't be divine person. Be aware. Ravana was a believer of Lord Shiva. Okay? There are so many demons who are believers, but they were demons, not divine person, my dear, because their food was not pious, their deed was not pious, their behavior was not pious. Due to that, they were not divine person. Okay? Divinity comes through your food, your thought, your behavior. You don't think that divinity will come in you by only prayer. Prayer has its own meaning too, but there is not base. Base is your wisdom, base is your intellect, and intellect is the result of your food. You know, in Veda we are reading, Ahara Shuddha Sattva Suddhi, Sattva Shuddha Dhruva Smriti, Dhruva Smritam Vesa Vadantinam Viproksha. If your food is fire, then your mind will be fire. If your mind will be fire, then you will understand what reality and what real and what unreal is. If you will be able to understand that reality, then you will be free from this cycle, birth and death. Okay? So be aware of this fact and try to lead good life and pious life. Thank you very much. I told you so many things today. This was my first discourse in your country. Okay? And I will remember your goodness and your shraddha and your, this eagerness. And really, I will remember always your love, whatever you saw here. And I think that whatever I told you, you will understand that, you will pay all attention on that, you will try to lead your life in a good way. Okay? Thank you very much. May God bless you all. May He lead you from darkness to light, from unreal to real, from death to immortality. May He shower upon you all His divine grace, may He bestow upon you all His divine love and wisdom. Peace in the heaven, peace in the space, peace in the earth. I am staying with my dear disciple, Bharat. How far away that place is, I don't know, but they will tell me. So if anybody is eager to come to me and ask about any, his religion, his culture, his civilization, his way of life, okay, in his own practice, he will be welcome there after 10 o'clock morning. After 10 o'clock, I become busy in my own daily routine. So after 10, you can come there, you can ask what your doubt.